Hey guys, welcome to the Active Kidney. I just wanted to unbox this particular item that I bought about a week ago. Just got it in a couple of days ago and actually waited to open it so that way I could show you guys the unboxing of this. So I've been really happy with my H-Drop little measuring device. It's actually this device right here. So what this does is it measures sweat output, or better said, it actually measures a lot of sodium output and potassium. And so it uses this little sensor to measure and take those readings. It also, in theory, measures your sweat output per hour and what you're doing there. And so it gives you information. Alongside that, it tells you what you should be drinking after an exercise to recover and what you should be doing or hydrating as well during an activity. So it's been really nice. I really like it. It also has a temperature feature, which I'm not quite sure is actually functioning correctly. It could be the placement of the actual device, which is on the arm, or it could just be the device itself. It could be picking up some ambient temperature because this does go on my left arm and it does pick up, it could be picking up ambient temperature as I'm riding along. So with that being said, I really wanted to get an idea of what my, quote unquote, core temperature was. So I actually saw this device, the Core. The Core is a device that goes around your heart rate strap. So if you have a heart rate monitor, you're going to have a strap that's going to go across the chest, and it's going to actually clip onto there. So if you can imagine here, you'd have the strap that you would clip it onto, the heart rate monitor strap. It also comes with a couple stickies, so you can actually buy the stickies. Doesn't require the heart rate monitor, but if you've ever used a TENS machine, or if you've ever used some of these sticky pads, they don't really last a long time. You may get one or two uses out of them, but you're not going to be able to use them all the time. So that means that you're constantly going to have to buy them. And then of course you're going to have to be very particular in where you use this item, because again, maybe you want to do it during a race, maybe you want to do it during high intensity activity to get an idea of what that is. Maybe you want to use it throughout the day, but it's going to be very few times that you're going to actually be able to use that particular sticky paste, that sticky tape that they come with here, and it'll actually be in the box. So we'll take a look at that. So it came in a pretty nice little package here. Came in plastic. It also came in a plastic bag, which I'm not going to show you. Not very important, but it held up well. So no real breaks in the packaging itself, no dents, etc. And again, it just came in a plastic type packaging through the mail. So we have a little plastic cover here. That's nice. I always like that. Kind of keep everything together because we do have a package that slips apart. So we're just gonna shimmy that a little bit. And there we popped out some instructions. And we have what's included here: a Core monitor, USB charging cable, securing clips, medical grade adhesive packets, which we were talking about, patches, and an instruction manual, which just flew out there. So, otherwise pretty basic packaging, barcode that you can, QR code that you can scan here. And yeah, okay. So we have the directions. For right now, we really won't take a look at this. We're just gonna unbox the actual item. If people are interested in the directions here, then I will go over that in a different video. So we have your nice little finger pluck packaging. This is really thin. I'm really impressed. So when you take a look at this particular item versus, say, the H-Drop, you have a pretty nice thin thickness, as it were. So yeah, this is really nice. But again, the difference here with this particular device is that it is rechargeable. This one actually takes a CR2032 battery, whereas this one is just a magnetic rechargeable type battery. They say the battery life is pretty long, so again, we'll have to see, just depending on the usage, I'm sure. you know, a 1 hour bike ride, every day shouldn't really eat up the battery very quickly. But if you're going to probably be using this all day long, I mean, I can imagine that maybe you get a day use out of it, maybe you get 2 days use out of it, but it's going to eat up that battery pretty quick, I'm sure. So now we go on to the main packaging here. I'm going to pop this out. And what's included back here is your USB cable, which we're probably going to have to hold on to. I like these cables, but the only real quip that I have with these is that they are specific. So if you do lose it, if you're traveling, whatever, I know I have a couple things like my Shokz earbuds, that I use. You're gonna have to carry a bunch of these things, right? Whereas USB-C or lightning cables or any of those, well, I won't get into Apple, right? But lightning cables, for the most part, you're going to be able to go ahead and carry 1 or 2 cables, right? Because you're just going to have the USB-C or the USB-B, right, or A, one of those, and then you'll be able to just use that, right? So yeah, this is again just a magnetic. There we go. It falls in. I like these again. It's really nice. You have a positive click, nice haptic feedback, and you know that you're charging. So yeah, that's that. These here are your medical patches. So here, if you're not familiar with using these, you're going to take off this little adhesive and it'll stick onto your body. This is actually the part, and I'm not going to get it off here, but this is actually the part where you would stick on that device and then stick it onto your body. So yeah, this is what that is. Now, again, these are pretty much single use is what the website says. Sometimes, again, you can get away if you're not really sweaty or whatever. Sometimes you can get away with 2 uses out of these things, but not much beyond that, guys. So, this is going to be a very specific purpose if you're going to be wearing it all day for whatever reason, maybe not even during an activity, because I wouldn't really recommend this while you're sweating. That's going to be the place that you're going to use these. Otherwise, you're going to be using a heart rate monitor strap, and that would go around your chest. Or, I think it also says you can use this around your arm, so you can do it around an arm strap. You can use different straps if you're so inclined. But I would say that to get a more proper reading, you'd want to be able to put that close to your chest, and that way you get your actual core temperature. So, which is probably where the H drop is actually failing for me in that sense, because I'm getting kind of weird temperatures there. So here we also have, what do we have here? Looks like some clips of some sort. I probably have to read the directions to see what that is, but I imagine it's to clip on to the device itself and clip on to something else, maybe another type of strap. And then we have some stickers. Everybody loves stickers, right? So we have 2 little circle stickers, which is their bold logo, and then you have the core body temperature full script here. And that's it, guys.